I'll start the clock. 30 seconds.
Okay, you got to bring us back in on this third one.
15 seconds. 5 seconds.
Here we go.
Welcome to Inside Boxing's Throwdown. I'm Aurelio Martinez, Steven Johnson, and this special featured Throwdown, we're going to talk about none other but the Super Bowl 50. Now, it's very intriguing because you've got the Denver Broncos versus the Carolina Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? A lot of talk going out there, a lot of excitement in this Super Bowl, more so than past years. And I'll tell you why, because the matchup, it's a great matchup.
But before you do that, let me mention this. Okay, and this just came to my head. This is Super Bowl 50.
Yeah.
Do you realize that most of the people out here that are watching us right now can't even relate to Super Bowl 50, but we can't because we saw the first Super Bowl. I mean, we were around for the very first Super Bowl.
That's right.
Remember the first one, I believe, it wasn't televised.
No.
But we had to catch it later, but we were around for the first Super Bowl, which is kind of scary to me.
Yeah, it is scary. Actually, it wasn't televised, but it is being replayed on TV now.
Yes, everybody gets to see it. But
you can just see it.
But hey, man, we've been around for some great Super Bowls. The Ice Bowl. One of the most memorable ones is we had the Greatest Show on Turf. I mean, we had some great Super Bowls. The dominant years of Dallas Cowboys.
Now I'm gonna tell you, let's talk about this matchup because I'm really excited. I'm excited. Naturally, I want Denver to win, and I'm pulling for Denver because I'm a Denver native. Okay,
Thank you.
So naturally, that's it. I also really like Carolina for two people, and that's for Super Cam.
Yeah.
I just like him as a quarterback. I like him as a person. I like the way he's outspoken, but especially for Coach Rivera.
Yes.
Now you remember Coach Rivera? He's Mexican.
No, he's Puerto Rican.
No, his mother's Mexican. His father's Puerto Rican. Okay, so he's good. So I've got to support. That Hispanic culture, that Latino culture. So to me, I'm excited for this match. But I'm gonna let you start.
No, because you're exactly right. Because a lot of people don't understand it, or it's the Bronco maniacs, as I call them. I'm a Bronco fan because I'm a Denver native. But that doesn't. Years ago, I became a realist. Broncos, and I'm able to see what it is. But Cam, another in what is steadily progressing in the line of black quarterbacks. It wasn't long ago, where the NFL, the powers that be said a black quarterback wasn't smart enough or whatever to run a team. Yeah. So I can't, be if Carolina wins, I will not be devastated. I mean, and then like you said, for Ron Rivera to be the first Puerto Rican coach in a Super Bowl. With Gary Kubiak, we got two coaches. Gary Kubiak, this is his fourth time in the Super Bowl as a player and now coach.
On the same team.
On the same team. Well, the first time he's the first time in a Super Bowl that we had a player and coach from the same team go in the Super Bowl. So,
represent the same team.
That's right. So kudos to him, Ron Rivera, the first Puerto Rican head coach, to coach in the Super Bowl.
Tom Flores.
He was Mexican though, but we're talking about we're giving it in Puerto Rican, okay? I'll tell you what, and you're not gonna like to hear this. You're not gonna like to hear this, but I can tell you this: a lot of people are thinking, rightfully so. The Denver Orange Crush is back. As far as we're concerned, the defense is awesome. They go around. They haven't seen anything like Cam Newton. On the opposite end, Cam Newton is awesome, but I don't think defensively he's seen anything like the Denver Broncos what they're bringing. Okay. Wade Phillips is going to bring a lot to it, but let me just say this,
Keys
and
to victory.
I'm going to let you handle it. My key to victory is this: Denver Broncos have made a living all season long with their defense keeping it close.
Absolutely.
And then at the end they find a way to get it done.
Yep.
I don't think that can happen this time. I don't think this is going to be a thing where they can keep it close. I think that the Denver Bronco offense is going to have to be able to keep up with Carolina's offense because I think Carolina's going to score points. Okay, I think it's just a given that they're going to score points. You have to keep up with them. So if the Broncos can, by some hook, crook, or whatever it comes down to, if they can keep it close at the end, Denver will win. If Carolina jumps out onto a lead from them and runs it out, it could get ugly. Okay, but let me just say this, and then I'm going to turn it over the rest of it to you. The Vegas odd makers jumped out with Carolina being a 3.5 point favorite. Now
4-1. Yeah.
Now it's a 5 point favorite. Okay, that is scary to me if I was a Carolina betting fan, just because every time that starts off like that, by the time we get to game time, it's like a 1 point differential. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
This is going to be a close game. I'm thinking, as long as Denver's offense can do something, they can't put this all on the shoulders of the defense. Carolina's offense is too good, and my prediction for the game is going to be Carolina 27, Denver 20.
Okay, good. Now, I'll tell you what, I don't really pay too much attention to the odds because money dictates the odds.
There you go.
Just a lot of money coming in for Carolina right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're going to see the money come in for Denver because people gamble, and they gamble.
Balance it out.
They want to get the best odds that they can possibly get.
Exactly.
But once that money starts to pour in, you're going to see them odds close down. But the odds are money driven. They're not driven by a better team or a lesser team. They're driven by money. Okay. So, because Vegas, they're not going to lose. They take their cut, and they don't care who wins. They really can care less who wins. They're gonna win.
Exactly right.
So anyhow, Super Cam. Okay, obviously that's the biggest issue that the Denver defense has to look. You got to shut down Cam. Shut down Cam, you win the game. Okay, you don't shut down Cam, you're probably going to lose the game. Okay, it's pretty short. Not too many people have been able to shut down Cam lately, okay? But the thing about it is because he's a running quarterback and a mobile quarterback, it's easy for Cam to elude one defensive person coming in strong. He eludes coming in from the right side, he's going to break off to the left side. Another one's coming. Okay, but what's he going to do when you've got two? When you got Ware and the other, the Wolf and Von Miller. Okay, you got him coming in, closing in from all sides. That's Tom Brady. Okay, so where does that leave you to run except back? Okay, and naturally, just like boxing, you never go straight back.
Yep.
Okay, same thing with football. You don't want to go back because when you're retrieving back, you can't see the field. Okay, so the key is, are they going to be able to have that offensive line of Carolina block? And I shouldn't say this because it's their strategy on how to stop that defense. They got to control blocking one side so that Cam can escape that side. So if you got Von and Ware coming in, okay, instead of trying to block both sides where they're coming in, they got to focus on blocking one side. So if one side comes in, that gives Cam an escape route. Okay? So I shouldn't have said that, but that's a key. That's a big key because if he don't have anywhere to run, he's gonna fall into that Brady syndrome, where he's not gonna have anywhere to go except starting to force throwing balls, and our cornerbacks and our defense is overall very good.
This is very interesting to hear this because I'm going to get to my point is that what I've had, the X factors for the game. I think is a given for the Broncos, the X factor is Von Miller. If Von Miller can raise hell like he's done all season, it's going to make it tough for Cam. That falls into my X factor for the Panthers is their running back, Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan Stewart is a tremendous running back. For those that have followed the Panthers, they know that he's a tremendous running back. If everything like you say, and rightfully so, the Panthers, the Broncos defense is keying on Cam. Okay?
Without a doubt.
If they key everything on Cam and Von Miller's focus, the Wolves' focus, Ware's focus, everybody's focus is on Cam, Jonathan Stewart's going to have a big day.
Well, I think he's going to have a big day, but can he do it for 4 quarters?
He can do it for 8 quarters.
No.
Jonathan Stewart's a raw dog.
Don't forget, he's going to get hit by them safeties coming in. Okay?
We ain't worried about them. Their safeties are hurt.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We got a good game coming. I really think we got a good game. I will disagree with you somewhat. I don't see this as a high scoring game. I actually see this as a great game, and it's going to be low scoring. I think it's going to be more like 17 Broncos, 15 Carolina, or 14 Carolina, something in that lower range. I don't see a high scoring game because I think both teams are going to battle each other, shut each other down as far as scoring, and I just see a lower scoring game.
Okay, you said 17-14 Denver. Mm-hmm. Okay, I said 27-20 Carolina. Okay, that's a big discrepancy there in point totals, but that's okay because I love to be able to just have you. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want you haters to be calling me up talking about you're not a Bronco fan. I'm a Bronco fan. And I'm just saying that, for all the Bronco fans are saying Carolina doesn't have a chance, I'm telling you they've got more than a chance. And I think the real people that follow the game know that the Broncos are up against it trying to deal with Cam Newton. He is something else, man. And if Peyton Manning wins this year and the Broncos were great, we'll be happy about that. But Cam Newton and the Panthers are going to have to be dealt with in years to come.
Oh, I do too. I do too. So,
all right. Well, that's the show. We're glad we got to cover everything here. Radio got to tell you that this game is going to be low-scoring game. If it's a low-scoring game, I think the Broncos win. I'm on record as saying that. But I think there's going to be some points scored. But more important, this week we didn't have much fight action. We don't have much fight action this coming up week because everything's going to be Super Bowl. And that's what we're looking for, baby. We're looking for.
I'll tell you what, you guys want to come to my house for Super Bowl because we're going to have canela, tacos, burritos.
Hold on. When he says we're going to have that, it's not we. It's going to be Mrs. Martinez is cooking all of this up.
Enchiladas. We're going to have enchiladas flat layered with an egg on top, and we're going to have enchiladas
He's
rolled.
He's going to sit back and all
I'll tell you what.
Man, oh, man, I'm thinking about it already.
Till next week, baby. Come and see us. Keep them hands up.
Keep them up. Did somebody start rambling off the food? I'm getting hungry. I already told him I'm hungry. I'm like, man.